Hi, right, so something important happened and we need to talk about it. I'm a week late, but better late than never. Disco Elysium is illegal in Australia. We live in a world where Mein Kampf is legal to read in Germany, but Disco Elysium is illegal to play or distribute in Australia, which really blows my mind. If you don't know already, Disco Elysium is a masterpiece of an RPG, which is more of an interactive story than a video game. It's made by a team led by an Estonian novelist, and I'm sure his works will be translated into English anytime soon, so he could be a contemporary forerunner as a novelist from Eastern Europe. So at the level of literature, this game is important for contemporary classic literature. So the Disco Elysium final cut comes out tomorrow, and that's what's prompted this ban by Australia. And I'm going to be making a Let's Play of it on this channel with no commentary, with high intelligence build. It's going to be a replay. I haven't played it on hardcore mode. I really want to play the game for myself. I figured I'd put it out there for the world to see as well. There's going to be tons of other people putting it out, but I'm going to have a no commentary playthrough. So if you're interested to see why I'm so passionate about this game, you can check those out. They're going to be coming out every day for the next 10 days or so, or maybe even more. So we'll have a lot of that. Book uploads are going to be the same. When Ray Bradbury was talking about book burning and censorship in Fahrenheit 451, he wasn't really just talking about books. He was talking about the ability of a government to prevent ideas or creations being censored, just outright. Many dystopias have addressed this theme. It's continuous. And yet book burning doesn't happen because nobody reads anymore. Like the last good, culturally important book that was banned was American Psycho, published in America in 1992, the year I was born, and nothing has really happened. Books are being banned everywhere in the world, but there's nothing that's been that really culturally important since that book. But video games are being banned every year in multiple countries. They're getting banned everywhere. The video game causes violence, video games related to sex, video games related to drug use, video games related to politics. There are plenty of books that deal with these themes, but they don't get banned anymore. And I find it really fascinating that no one picks up on this idea that we live in a world where Mein Kampf and other very strong political texts are legal and widely available, but video games are illegal. It just doesn't make sense. The reason I think this is banned is because in Disco Elysium there are some drugs you can take which seem a little bit like amphetamines, like psychostimulants. It makes your character a little more better at doing physical tasks, and a bit more reaction speed goes up. But the thing is, so many games have power-ups which are chemicals. Then if you're going to ban any game which has a power-up which relates to a substance, then you're banning basically every game. How else are you meant to make a character have a physical ability upgrade other than making them ingest something? And neuroscience research today is finding great therapeutic uses for these previously taboo illegal street drugs like ketamine, MDMA, psilocybin. And these practices of banning games which have anything that resembles them, it just hinders research. It hinders just the idea of talking about drugs and finding ways to help people with them. It's just ridiculous. It's a fantastic game, and I hope my Let's Plays will prove that. And if you haven't heard of it before, check in, see how it is, and it'll probably make sense why I'm just so flabbergasted. I'll be doing book uploads as normal. I'll be doing that on top of this, but that's just something really important I want to talk about. See ya.